Hello everyone, and welcome back to Marin English Lab. I'm Liam.
Hello. I'm Olivia. Today we're doing a complete IELTS speaking mock test at Band 7 level, on the topic daily life.
This is exactly how the real test feels. Part 1, Part 2 with cue card, and Part 3 discussion.
Whether you're preparing for your IELTS test soon, or just want to improve your speaking, this video will give you natural model answers, and clear structure you can use.
If this is your first time here, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new mock tests.
Alright, let's begin. Imagine this is the real exam room. I will act as the examiner, and Liam will be the candidate.
Ready when you are.
Good afternoon. My name is Olivia. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Good afternoon. My full name is Liam Bennett.
And can I see your identification? Thank you. Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask you some questions about your daily routine. What time do you usually get up in the morning?
Well, on weekdays I usually wake up around 6:45. I'm not really a morning person, so I give myself a little time to wake up slowly, with a coffee and some light stretching before the day starts.
What do you usually do in the mornings?
After getting up, I brush my teeth, take a quick shower, and prepare a simple breakfast, usually oats with fruit or avocado toast. Then I spend about 20 to 30 minutes planning my day or doing some yoga. It really helps me start the day with a clear mind.
Do you prefer mornings or evenings?
That's a difficult question, but I think I prefer evenings. Mornings are usually quite rushed, while evenings are my time to relax. I like cooking dinner, watching something light, or chatting with friends. It's when I can recharge after a busy day.
How do you manage your time during the day?
I try to stay quite organized. I use a planner app to divide my day into blocks, work or study from 9 to 5 or 6, with short breaks for lunch and walking. Without good time management, I easily feel overwhelmed, so I set small deadlines for each task to keep myself on track.
Thank you. Now let's move on to part 2. I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you speak, you'll have 1 minute to prepare. Here is your cue card. Describe your daily routine. You should say what your routine is like, how you feel about it, if you would like to change anything, and explain why your routine is important to you. You now have 1 minute to prepare. Your time starts now. Alright, time is up. Could you start speaking now, please?
Certainly. I'd like to talk about my typical daily routine on a weekday. It begins quite early, around 6:45 when I wake up. After getting ready and having breakfast, I usually start work or study by 8:30 or 9. The middle of the day is quite busy. I work in focused blocks, take a proper lunch break, and normally finish around 6 p.m. In the evening, I cook something healthy, then either exercise, read, or catch up with my family online. I try to finish everything and go to bed by 11. Overall, I feel quite satisfied with this routine because it gives me a good balance between productivity and rest. However, it can sometimes feel a little repetitive, like I'm doing the same things every day. If I could change one thing, I would add more time for personal hobbies, such as learning to play the guitar or meeting friends more often. Having this daily routine is really important to me because it helps me stay disciplined, reduces stress, and makes me feel in control of my life. Without it, I would probably waste a lot of time and feel anxious about falling behind.
Thank you. Now I'd like to ask you some more general questions related to this topic. First, how has people's daily life and lifestyle changed compared to 20 or 30 years ago?
I believe lifestyles have become much faster and more flexible. In the past, people usually followed very fixed routines, finish work at 5, go home for dinner, and spend time with family. But nowadays, thanks to technology and remote work, our schedules are more flexible, yet also more hectic. We're often checking emails late at night, and many people work longer or irregular hours. On the positive side, we now have more tools for fitness and learning, but it can make life feel quite busy and tiring.
Do you think people are busier now than they were in the past?
Yes, I definitely think so. The main reason is that we are always connected. Work doesn't really stop when we leave the office. Also, social pressure has increased. People feel they must be productive all the time, learn new skills, and keep up on social media. In big cities, long commuting times also take away a lot of free time. So even though we have technology to save time, many people actually feel busier and more exhausted than before.
What do you think are the main causes of stress in modern daily life?
There are several causes, but I would say the biggest ones are work pressure and poor work-life balance, such as tight deadlines and job insecurity. Another major factor is information overload. From constant news and social media, it's difficult to switch off. Financial worries, especially with rising living costs, also create a lot of anxiety. And for younger people, comparing themselves with others online can lead to unnecessary stress. I think the key is learning to set boundaries and finding small ways to relax, like mindfulness or exercise.
Thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.
That felt very much like the real test.
Yes, and you gave very clear, well-developed answers with good vocabulary and natural linking. Perfect Band 7 style.
Thank you. I hope this mock test helped you understand exactly what the examiner expects and gave you useful language to use in your own test.
If you want feedback on your answers, write your daily routine in the comments below, and we will reply.
Don't forget to like this video if it was useful, subscribe for more real mock tests every week, and tell us in the comments what topic you want next.
Thank you for watching Marin English Lab.
Keep practicing, keep improving, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.